Hey guys, welcome back, and hello if you guys are new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and first impression on the brand new Benefit brow product. This is the Brow Contour Pro Pencil. I was so excited to try this baby out. I did already use it, so the brows you're seeing are the Benefit brows. If you guys are interested in seeing all of the info on this brow product, my first impression, and all the deets, then let's go ahead and hop right on in. Also, my neck might be a little bit red. I just zipped my skin with this zipper. All right guys, so hopping on into the brow product. Right now it is still in the carton. I have not taken it out yet. I did pick mine up from Ulta and it is around 30 something bucks. It is new out there and I just really wanted to pick it up. So it is in the shade Brown Medium. I thought the packaging on it looked really cool and very intriguing to pick up, so that's why we got it. I'm gonna go ahead and read to you guys what exactly this product is and give you a little background on it. This is the Brow Contour Pro, the 4-in-1 contour pencil that instantly gives you clean, shapely brows with definition and dimension. This is what the actual pen looks like itself. I thought it was super cool and totally reminded me of one of the ones that I used to use like in elementary school or like middle school. I forgot exactly what that name is. I don't remember if it was a highlighter or a pen, but it had like these little things on it. Oh, it was a pen and it had all the different colors. And now you would like put it down to which color you wanted to use. I thought that was super cool. So it does remind me of that. So on here it has a lighter brow shade, a deeper brow shade, an edge definer shade, and an arch highlighter shade. So 4 of these colors right on this pencil itself. I thought that was so incredible. I don't know, that really just spoke to me and thought that would be amazing just because A, you wouldn't have to use so many different products. You wouldn't have to use a concealer afterwards to carve it out. It's literally all in here for you to go ahead and use. I like the way the pencil is set up. It is super innovative, I feel. The only thing I kind of like feel like it's a downfall right now, right off the bat, not even using it yet, is just there's no spoolie on the actual pencil itself. So for me, when I do my brows, I always brush them up and that's something that I love to do. So obviously I have nothing on my brows right now. The first step I would take to do my brows would be to spoolie them up. I do have a whole brow video and brow routine on my channel, so I will link that down below because I'm not gonna kind of share with you guys how I do my brows today. I'm just really gonna be testing out the product, first impression and review on it. So if you wanna see me step by step, like slow, in depth, we'll leave the video down below. Back to the spoolie, I just think that that's like a downside to this product. Where would you even put it? Just because there's so much things going on this pencil right now. And the other downfall to me would be that it is a little bit thicker. I'm used to a very thin pencil when I'm using a pencil, or if I'm not using a pencil, I'm using a pomade. So that could be the other downfall. But those are only the things that I'm noticing off the bat, looking at it, not the actual product itself. So if you don't care about that, disregard that, but that's just my thoughts right now. This little brow magic, little tips and tricks guide. You probably can find this online as well, but it did come in the box, so I am going to just kind of peek at it and see what kind of tips and tricks they recommend, just because of course this pencil does have 4 different color options and 2 color options for the actual brow hairs itself. So I just want to see how they say we should start it off. So tip 1 is to start with a lighter shade. So on my pencil it would be this color right here. And so you would push this down and then the product would come out here, but then you do notice that there is a little bit of a plastic piece right over there. I hope you guys can see that okay. So what you need to do is twist the actual pencil a little bit to get the product to come out of that little like casing. Go ahead and start with the lighter shade, and then you will end with a deeper shade to fill in the rest of the brow. Highlight the arches with the highlighter shade and clean up the edges with the lighter shade in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist up the products a little bit. You just turn it like so. And then the product slowly comes out right over here. I'm also not gonna do too much just because what I'm noticing right now is that it's actually not coming out as a point. It's coming out as a flat edge, which is also something I'm not used to. My other brow pencils, when I usually use them, have like more of a domed, pointier edge, and this one is completely flat. If you guys can see that, it's more of a chunkier circle. So that kind of scares me a little bit. I'm just laying out all of the initial thoughts I'm having right off the bat, just letting you guys know like what I'm seeing. So I'm not gonna twist it anymore. I'm gonna have my spoolie ready on hand. So I'm gonna be using the lighter shade for the front, but what I'm also gonna do right now is go back into the deeper shade. So flick that, flick it down, and then do the same thing with the twisting process, because I always do my brows starting with the underline and like carving it out that way first, and then I move my way into the front. So it's personal preference. So the actual product itself is pretty creamy, which I like. I don't like when pencils are really hard to like grasp onto the skin or like are really hard to pull, like waxy. some formulas just don't work well for me, and that's one of the ones that I don't really love that much. Everyone is different though. So this one, personally, I feel is pretty creamy, and it also reminds me of more of a pomade consistency in a tube, which is pretty cool. Again, like I'm saying, it's not as comfortable to hold. I'm being really picky, but that's just how I am with my brows. It's just a little bit chunkier to hold, so that might be a little bit uncomfortable for some people, so just pointing that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I think the color actually is pretty well to what I normally would use. So I think I did good on the color matching part of it. I'm just gonna like fill in light strokes right here, but mainly focus on essentially putting my lines here, because I will go back in with the lighter shade for the front portion. Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there like that. I'm gonna go ahead and flick it to the lighter shade now. So now what I would normally do, this is what my usual steps are, I would go ahead and take a spoolie right at this very moment and kind of flick this piece right over here up into my brow hairs, kind of giving more of a natural brow hair illusion and like combing it through. And I don't have that on here, so that's where I come into like the so it's not a complete downfall for me just yet, just because I kind of like the way that it is applying. I think it goes on really smooth and it's not hard to get onto my brows. So that is a plus. Just gonna go ahead and spoolie this out. I honestly think that looks really nice actually. Like I like the way that it is working. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same exact steps to this eye, so I will speed it up for you and we'll get back into the front portion of this brow. Okay, so that is both of them kind of just arched out, and they do look pretty thick before I go in with my concealer or any type of carving out. So just letting you guys know that if you watch my brow routine, I do say that I believe that they always look a little bit thicker and chunkier before that process. And I do like to do it on purpose just because I have a little bit more room to kind of carve it out, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lightly feather in the middle now. And I'm gonna go back and forth using the lighter and darker shade so I have a little bit of dimension in the brow. As for the front portion, it is a little bit trickier to go ahead and draw on or like kind of mimic those brow hairs just because it is more of a chunkier pencil without a point. So that's when the spoolie kind of comes into play to brush them upwards and fake it that way and maneuver the product around. All right, so they do look a little crazy right now. I'm gonna go in with the now lighter shades to go ahead and do the like carving out portion. Oh, this color is really nice. This color actually looks like the exact concealer color that I would go ahead and use to carve out my brows, so that's a plus. So I'm gonna use this product as well, like along the underneath section and like belly of the brow and a little bit above it as well. And now that could be like a big no-no to some people, but I like to do that, so I'm gonna do it anyway. But I think that this is carving them out pretty well. I'm gonna use my finger to kind of like blend out this product since the warmth of it is kind of making it mesh right into my skin, which is cool. It is again a creamy product, so it didn't dry really quick, which is also something that I like. I don't like when products dry very quick because then you can't maneuver it. So that is great. I'm gonna head back into the spoolie and kind of brush this upwards, like so. I still feel like I have to go in with my concealer. I mean, I love the fact that this is all on here. Do not get me wrong at all. I love that fact that all the products and color range is in here. It's just all in one. You can take this on the go. It's great for that. But I just feel like the color is great actually on me. I just feel like I have to go back in with my concealer to get a sharper, cleaner edge. And maybe that's in my head just because I'm used to using a concealer. But now I'm gonna go in with this highlighting shade, and I believe it's a little bit lighter. So we're gonna go in and maybe that will save the day. So let's see. Actually, yeah, I just kind of like bit my own tongue. The lighter shade, the highlighter shade is actually working better, a little bit better than that lighter shade. You can use the product and colors however you want, but they do recommend that highlighting shade to go right underneath the arch. But because it is lighter and I like more of a defined, kind of like carved out brow, I'm gonna be using it on the entire portion because I felt like the other color wasn't doing it for me. So we're gonna try this one now. Okay, so that is what the brows are looking like right now. I actually really love them. Also, just want to throw out there that the product is super creamy, and so you want to use a lot less pressure. So I'll be right back with the face all completed. I'm back now with my full makeup on. I just did a quick glam. And you guys, I love the brows. Like, I love them. I think it looks a lot better now with makeup all completed. Before, I felt like it looked good, but it just looked like it was missing obviously something, and the carving out underneath with the lighter shade just didn't look like it was like working that well. I definitely think before without any makeup on, they did look a little bit choppy and not like so seamless like, and I was getting a little worried because I'm so used to doing my brows with my concealer, carving them out, having a straight line. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not having that. I'm just used to that. But with everything completed, I think they look really seamless, and of course you can tone it down and make them more natural looking or amp it up to be even more bold, or any way you guys like doing your brows, you can do that with this product. And this product is about $34 at Ulta. So again, a little bit pricey, but you are getting for all of the price of one. So you're getting 4 products and 4 different colors in here for that price. So again, I think that's pretty worth it. But overall, I think the product is amazing. Like, I really like this, and I haven't even used a Benefit brow product in a very long time. I'm usually using my Anastasia, or seriously like any brow pencil. I have not even used a Benefit one in a while. So I definitely like it, and I will continue to use it. I think it is, again, very like nicely packaged. I just think like the twisting, if you go overboard, you can't backtrack it. So if you twist too much, you can't put it back in. So definitely just do like 1 to 2 twists each time. Go very slow and kind of work your way up from there. So that's all I really have to say about this product. I do like it. So that's all I have to say about the brow contour from Benefit. So yeah, I will have it all down below for you guys. Make sure to check that out. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.